This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 20, is that what you see in front of your screen is proof that the American military, the United States military that is struggling to feed their own soldiers, that are in a food scarcity environment, are staying in the Middle East, In fact, more deployment is going to the Middle East. You best believe that, A draft is coming, You best believe that, All you individuals out there thinking that Trump's going to bring peace and stability, to that region, you're not understanding the times that we're living in, Trump, is going to bring about the conclusion. And I'm just speaking as a man, but I feel that like Trump is going to bring about the conclusion, of World War III, because all eyes are in that region, All eyes are in that region, Trump warns there will be all hell to pay if Hamas hostages aren't released before his inauguration, And clearly everyone can see that the Palestinians are being ripped, apart, ripped through, basically, being slaughtered, being genocide, by these JJs, which are backed by America, providing the weapons, And now Donald Trump is saying this, which goes to show you Donald Trump don't give a damn about no damn Palestinians. He works for the JJs, That's why you clowns talking about voting for, Trump, because he's going to bring the peace and stability, to the world. You are delusional, And you don't understand prophecy. Prophecy states, that America will stay in the Middle East to be judged, in World War III. And I see Trump bringing this to fruition, Which the conclusion of it will be nuclear war, Because why? Well, you also have this going on. U.S. Navy destroys Houthi missiles and drones targeting American ships in Gulf of Aden. Right. Now, I've done a lesson that who is backing the Houthis? Who is backing the Houthis that's giving them this type of weaponry? Well, follow along with me. Who backs the Houthis in Yemen? Iran supports of the Houthis. What to know? So you have Iran supporting the Houthis, which are in Yemen, So, and Trump has a freaking hard on for Iran, Also, who backs Hamas? Iran. Okay? Okay? Just throwing out there. But what about what another country? What about another country? All right, who backs the Houthis in Yemen? Let's type in Russia. Russia-Iran ties extend to Houthis of Yemen. Why the Kremlin is drifting closer to Houthi rebels in Yemen? Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. Iran brokering talks to send advanced Russian missiles to Yemen's Houthis. Do you see why the American military, the starving American military, they're having food scarcity issues, is not going to leave the so-called Middle East, all right? And Trump is going to bring about, all hell in that place, which is going to lead to a draft, which is going to lead to a lot of men, all right, from Babylon the Great being put to death. And this is all done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, because he, all right, used Jeremiah to prophesy this. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Okay? And clearly, if you can't see that America is the hammer of the whole earth, all right, then you're delusional. But guess what? The Lord set that up so that, America will be put in a trick bag, all right? That America will be judged, starting with its military, okay? And once you don't got a military, your country is through. It's easy pickings. And when I say starting with the military, we're talking about mass depopulation, of men and women that are in the military, all right? 24, I've laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Right, and that's the key. What does America push? Debauchery, decadence, immorality, all right? Sin, fornication. That's what America pushes, a sinful nation. That's why it says let's get these milk scriptures. Got to bring out the milk scriptures, Amos chapter 9, verse 8, Now this, when you read it, in context, all right, this was pertaining to the nation Israel, all right? But guess what? All right, you can apply this to America today, all right? Because what the scriptures talk about was written what was written aforetime was written for our learning, So Amos chapter 9, verse 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, right? Which is the sinful kingdom of today? Babylon the Great, America. And I'll destroy from off the face of the earth, right? That is key right there. America will be destroyed by nuclear fire. And Trump's going to bring about this nuclear war. I'm speaking as a man. I believe it's Trump. Everything is about to get real nasty, in that region. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, right? Meaning, the elect are going to be delivered from the coming destruction. 9, lessons within lessons. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Now, why would the Lord sift the house of Israel among all nations? Because we were scattered, to all nations. All right, which goes to show you those people over there in the statehood of the JJs, the statehood of Israel, which I call the statehood of the JJs, those are not the chosen people, because they don't fulfill the prophecy of being scattered, throughout the nations in end time prophecy. All right, that whole statehood of so-called Israel, was established, all right, through deceit, fraud. All right, those are not the chosen people. Now, granted, are there some Israelites dwelling there? That is correct. All right, and the Lord, if they're part of the elect, the Lord will deliver them from the destruction. All right, but those people over there in general, all right, calling themselves, so-called Jewish, those are not the chosen people. All right, because the chosen people will be scattered for the most part, especially over here in Babylon the Great. All right, in the final captivity. All right, because this is where the great deliverance is going to come out of, Babylon the Great, which is America. Like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Right, because the Lord knows who his elect is. All right, the elect are the ones When they see articles like this, they're like, oh yeah, we're close. We're close to, all right, getting the hell up out of here. We're just waiting for that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Okay? Now, so let's go back to this. So you got the Houthis are being backed by Iran and Russia. Okay? And they're attacking U.S. They're attacking American ships in which the U.S. Navy had to, all right, intervene. Okay? And this is all happening, all right, in this region, in the Levant. All right? And again, you got Trump um, saying, hey, all hell will break loose if Hamas, you don't release those hostages. And I'm just speaking as a man. Hamas, all right, ain't giving a damn. All right? There's too much bloodshed in that region. There's too much bloodshed in that region. Okay? And this is why Trump is going to use the American military and do something with the American military because there was too much blood spilled in that region, and everybody's waking up to it. Okay, them Palestinians were ripped to shred. They were okay. It was literally a genocide. All right, they were pushed from one area of Gaza to another area of Gaza, and then they were carpet bombed. Okay, even those locations that the JJ said, "Oh, these are your safe locations." Those places were attacked. Okay, and people are seeing it. So the fact that we'll see, to think that Hamas is going to give up these hostages, all right, I don't see it. All right, this ain't 1970s, okay, where Iran released the hostages of American citizens that were held, all right, during the 1970s. Okay, I don't see it this time because there's too much bloodshed happening in that region, and everybody's pointing a finger to them JJs. Now let's go to Syria. Again, American troops are not leaving. All eyes are in this region. Okay? Syria attacks part of the JJ U.S. plan to destabilize region, says Russia and Iran. Right. Okay? The Syrian rebels, which are backed by the JJs and Babylon the Great America, all right, sacked Aleppo, which is the second largest city in Syria. Okay? And now Russia and Syria are carpet bombing that area. All right. So Russia is engaging in a full-blown warfare against America and the JJ's proxies. All right. This is why we tell our people it is high time to wake up out of sleep, man. All right. We hear the prophets. Don't go to these articles. All right, because we ain't got nothing better to do. No, we are looking we are measuring the times. Okay, scriptures talk about measure the times, man. All right, and these articles we filter it through the scriptures, which we clearly see, man. We're the final generation. It's just getting worse and worse. All right, the focus is now moving away from East Europe. All right, which there's still going to be conflict there, and it's going to focus right back on the Middle East. All right, because this is where the all-out war is going to happen. All right, and get ready to see Chinese and North Korean troops come into this region. Get ready, get ready. All right, wait, let's see something. I'm curious. Follow along with me. And again, America, you're caught up. Russia, China. All right, Syria. Let's see something here. Mm-hmm. Here it is. Here we go. China, Russia voiced concern over Syria, back stability efforts. China and Russia have both voiced their positions regarding escalating tensions in Syria, emphasizing their respective support for stability and the Syrian government. Right. So China backs the current Syrian government. Okay. Period. All right. So there you go. That's just an example. So we're here, man. We're clearly here. All right. And this, again, let's go to the scriptures because this is the Lord making sure, all right, this World War III doesn't stop. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. In fact, check this out. Before I get into that scripture, World War III. World War III starts in Syria after Russia now JJ's reigns bombed. All right. World War III has already started. Military experts explain they believe, look at this, they believe all-out global conflict is underway. All right. So we're clearly here. Is World War III inevitable? This is a simulation of how a nuclear war would unfold. Oh, here we go. The mirror. Listen to this. This is from, I'm a military expert. World War III is already here, and this is when it really started. Military experts Mark Toth and former U.S. intelligence officer Colonel Jonathan Sweet have shared they believe the Third World War has already begun with the invasion of Ukraine. There you go. So you can't get around this, all right? Because the conflict in Ukraine. Oh, look at this, Daily Mail. World War III has begun. But yeah, the conflict in Ukraine, all right, is still going to go on. It's just going to be, it's just not going to be televised. Like it wasn't televised, all right, during the Trump years, all right? Because ever since Russia sacked Crimea, that region has constantly, all right, been in a conflict in the Donbass region, all right? Just because the news media doesn't focus on it and put it on CNN and Fox doesn't mean it's not happening. World War III has begun. No atomic mushroom clouds yet. No nightmare day after scenario to survive, but military experts explain why they believe the Third World War has already begun. All right, from the battlefields of Ukraine to the volatile waters of the Indo-Pacific, the fabric of the global stability as we utter towards 2025 appear frayed, stitched together with little more than fragile diplomacy and a threat of nuclear winter. Some analysts now argue that World War III is no longer a distant possibility. It has already begun, just in ways more subtle than Western society's experience at the start of the 20th century's global conflict. The early stage of World War III may not be fought not through the conventional means of tanks and trenches beyond the fort lines of Ukraine, but through the hybrid threats, covert battles, there we go, covert battles, and ideological jockeying in the digital area. National security expert Mark Toth and former U.S. intelligence officer Colonel Jonathan Sweet are among those arguing that World War III is already upon us. The third global conflagration doesn't look or feel like what Hollywood envisioned. No mushroom clowns or apocalyptic wastelands. Not yet. See, this is, guys, delusional. Not yet. That's the end to World War III. That is the conclusion of World War III. Because the scripture's talking about the day shall burn as an oven. Hold on. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch right. This is talking about nuclear destruction. Okay? What will burn as an oven? All right? Nuclear destruction. Okay? Just one of many scriptures. Oh, the mushroom cloud scripture. We got to bring that. Isaiah 34 and around the 5th verse. Actually, Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. Right. All right. And who's telling the nations to hearken unto the words of the Lord? The prophets. Okay. We're telling you World War III, all right, is going to end in nuclear destruction. All right. And even Donald Trump said that in the Middle East, that's where the world will end. Okay. And he feared, and that's another thing Donald Trump said on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said what he feared the most is nuclear war. Okay. That's what the Donnie, that's what the deceiver said too, who works for the JJs. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. You see? All right, and it's going to happen in the Middle East. 3, because that's where all these nations are being dragged to. All right, they're slain also, including America. Get ready for a draft. Draft is coming. Draft is coming. Draft is coming. Draft is coming. Isaiah chapter 34 verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Right, because what's going to do this? 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Right, this is talking about the nuclear destruction, the mushroom cloud. All right. And who's it going to be focused on mainly? 5. For my sword shall be gathered for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Salaki, I'm a little excited. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judge and right. And Idumea is a Greek word which means Edom. Edom. This is why we don't argue with plantation Christians. All right, because they don't know the scriptures. They don't know prophecy. All right. So the Lord had 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra. Right, modern day Basra is America, Babylon the Great, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Right, because this is all going to lead to America's destruction. All right, that's that snare. All right, and all these articles are proving it. Okay, so the point is, mushroom clouds are coming. Right now, we're just seeing the beginning stages of World War III. But we're here, man. There's too many conflicts happening throughout the world. All right? Don't be surprised in 2025, China and the Taiwan situation kicks off. And that's really going to get gangster, man. All right? And what's Trump going to do? What is Trump going to do? He's going to be proud and arrogant and send troops over there. All right? If they're not already there. Okay? Doing covert shit. Doing espionage shit. Because really... Okay, as I am in agreement with this U.S. intelligence officer colonel said, what you're seeing is covert wars happening throughout the world. All right, meaning you have the jackals, all right, like the CIA, and you got China's jackals, their intelligence agencies clipping each other like some Jason Bourne shit. Okay. That's exactly what's going on. All right. Or you watch the movie, The Good Shepherd, right? What was going on during the Cold War? All right, covert war. They clipping each other. They killing each other quietly, man. All right. So we've been in this this world. Okay, has been in a global conflict. All right, that's why it makes sense when the scriptures say, okay, the World War III cometh quickly, man. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, behold, the third woe cometh quickly, right? And the third woe is World War III, which we're seeing the beginning stages of, okay, and is going to end in a nuclear war. Yeah, look at this, man. Wow. World spirals towards World War III. And again, I'm saying we're in the beginning stages. Just like various other military personnel are saying beginning stages. Those that have been to war understand, all right? What is a world war? Okay? When multiple nations are involved in conflicts. Look at this. Putin has lowered threshold for using nukes after Ukraine launched US-made missiles into Russia. Kim Jong-un has sent troops to fight in Ukraine, signed defense pact with Russia, and boosted nuke production. Okay, JJ's in Persia, tension sky high as IDF batters Hezbollah and Hamas, right? And get ready for Persia to do attack on the JJ's. Iran has increased stockpile of enriched uranium to more than 32 times the limit in 2014 nuclear deal. China increasing nuke stockpiles, threatening Taiwan and laying claim to dispute South China Seas islands. Yep. Okay. So we here, man. And really, what you're seeing here is the kings of the East are being prepared to go against them JJs and Babylon the Great, America. Hybrid warfare and covert ops. See, there you go. The concept of hybrid warfare lies at the heart of arguments that World War III is already underway. Unlike traditional wars, today's conflicts are fought not just with guns and bombs, but through all manner of attacks, including cyber attacks, disinformation, sabotage, and economic manipulation. Right, you could take down a whole nation by fucking up their economy. Top and Sweet point the finger at Vladimir Putin as the main driver of the march toward disaster and says Russia's strategy spans multiple areas, not just in Ukraine, but from Africa to beyond Earth's atmosphere and the digital theater. In Africa, Russia's paramilitary groups, such as the Wagner Group, have fueled coups, destabilizing democracies and consolidating Moscow's influence. Right, and so have you, America. All right, you've done a whole bunch of coups in Africa. That's the thing, man. You know, uh, this is why America is just a fucking lying country, man. All right. Yes, we know. Okay. Yes, Russia destabilizes. Okay, nations. All right, that are leaning towards the west. But America, you destabilize nations that are leaning towards the east. So just keep it 100. But they got to paint this image that they're the good guys, like some fucking Hollywood movie. All right. Meanwhile, even in a Hollywood movie, all right, every time they talk about for the most part the CIA, it's all cutthroat and how they're all cutthroat. I just watched the Safe House with Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds. What you see, all through that? What did you see? The CIA killing each other because they're fucking divided. That's why you're seeing here West facing spy shortage, former MI6 agent, right? Because they're divided. All right, you got a lot of people that don't agree with what the fuck is going on, so they don't even want to join the spy agencies anymore. And the scriptures talk about house divided cannot stand. Let me get that. All right, house divided cannot stand. All right. Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Right. All right. You got people in the Western countries that don't agree with the foreign policy. So they're not joining them spy agencies. They're protesting. They're screaming, yelling. They want to overthrow their own government. Yeah, 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Right, which goes to show you a civil war is coming. When you see articles like this, you already know, oh yeah, okay, a civil war is coming to these regions, man, to these areas. All right? Young people have become more concerned with issues like climate change and human rights, according to Harry Ferguson. Right here it says, from 9/11, Iraq and Afghanistan, and at this very moment, if you look at what's happening in Gaza and Lebanon, a lot of young people are saying, why would I want to contribute to that when you're not doing anything good? The former spy noted that when he was recruited by MI6, there was a clear enemy to fight. Today, however, the issues facing the world are less clear, Ferguson noted, adding that young people still want to serve society but see that in other ways, such as tackling climate change, human rights, and political issues. Right. It's all internal now. That's why a civil war is coming. Same house divided. All right. Which goes to show you, America, all right, you're not going to win World War III. You're through. All right. You're all fucked up. Okay. 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Wait, did I read 24? Let me read 24 one more time. And if a kingdom be divided, hold on. Let's slow it down here. Let's slow it down. Let's get the red letter. This is what Yahushua said, who world English calls Jesus. 25. The top prophet. That is the top prophet, by the way, Yahushua, who's an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. The top prophet. 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. 26. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end. We're clearly at the end of this man's kingdom, Esau, Edom. All right? And once America goes down, it's a wrap. Okay? So, yeah, so I'll finish this off. because you clearly see what's happening. Revelation 9 and 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High. 14, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels who are bound in the great river Euphrates. There you go. Okay, and that's why that region is hot. And that's why you see the spirit on Trump. And you see what's going on, okay, in the Red Sea. Okay? And you see, all right, okay, the Syrian attacks and who's being blamed for it, and why Russia and Iran, okay, and Syria are all coordinating, all right, to stop these rebel groups. In fact, you got Russia and Syria, all right, again, bombing the hell out of those Syrian rebels that are backed by the JJs and Babylon the Great. Okay, this is war, man. Okay, and again, why the fuck would Esau Edom, all right, tell you on CNN and Fox News that we're in World War III now, okay? They don't want to scare the masses, so they're going to play with these semantics, okay? Oh, it's a conflict. Oh, right? They use all these euphemisms. A conflict, what's it called? An event, but they'll never say plainly out that, yeah, you know, this whole world's is in the beginning stages of World War III. They're not going to say that, man. All right? They're not going to say that openly. They're not going to put it on Fox and CNN over and over and over again, like they did with that whole Crown 19. You know, the Crown 19. They had body counts of people dying from that, right? But that's not gonna compare to World War III, especially when that draft comes. All right, and these angels are bringing it because they're on the commandment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. 15, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year to slay the third part of men. Right, and the third part of men represents these Edomites. All right, the sons of the wicked. Okay, they're going to have a heavy depopulation. You think your population is bad now, right? Because you're not bearing any children. Okay, wait till this World War III. All right, the meat grinder. Because again, there's a sacrifice in Basra. All right, there's a sacrifice. Okay, and again, the American troops are going into that region, and a lot are going to perish. Okay. And Trump is going to, okay, set it off. You think it's bad now? You thought Biden was bad? You ain't seen nothing yet. So, Lord willing, this less edifying. I know it's a little over, the place, but again, you clearly see that the American troops are being drugged into that region. It's going down. There's no stopping it. All right, we are in the beginning stages of World War III. All right, all these articles prove it. All right, and Trump's not bringing peace and stability. All right, he's not bringing safety. That's the last one. These milk scriptures got to come out more and more, man. All right, when they say peace and safety. All right, because this is what he voted on. He said that. This is what he was pushing as a candidate. And this is what people voted on. Excuse me. He said that if you voted for Kamala, World War III would happen. And look what he's taught. Look what he's saying. All right, he's doing everything that he said Kamala would do. All right, he's a liar. All right, that's why his name is Donald Trump. Donald meaning what? Okay, world ruler, and Trump means deception. Okay, or deceit. All right, if you look up those root words, Donald, right? Real quickly. Hold on. Because the beloved Bishop Itazwan, he brought this out. This is etymology, right? We're gonna look up the word Donald first. All right, let's get this right. Donald. What does the word Donald mean? All right, names have meanings. Okay, ruler, right? World mighty, ruler of the world. There you go, ruler of the world. Okay, so his name, Donald. Okay, Wal meaning to be ruler, or Walos meaning to be ruler, and Domin meaning world, right? So ruler of the world. And then you got Trump, okay? which we're going to go to the point, fabricate, devise, deceive, ruler, deception, to cheat, and okay? World ruler of deceiver, a deceiver, man. So there you go. So, but this is it, Trump. Because when you say that was a term, all right, when they say, oh, I was trumped, you were deceived, to cheat, impose upon, to deceive, right? So world ruler of deception, man, or deceiver. So there you go. Yep, fabricated. Trumped up. He was trumped up, right? So he's the world ruler of fabrication, or to be deceitful. So there you go. So people thought he was going to bring in peace. Bullshit. So 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right. Trump is not going to bring peace and safety, man. He's going to bring destruction, man. All right. He's going to bring the conclusion of this World War III. All right. And I'm just speaking as a man. All right. He's got 4 years. All right. If that. All right. So that's plenty of time to get shit popping, man. So yeah. All right. If the Lord permits that, we're here for another 4 years. But look what's going on. Shit is happening. All right. We're just waiting for that chip, that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. So with that, we want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it there. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. We're so close, man. All right, we are the final generation. Stay locked in. To the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray, cover, shalom.